I used to imagine what it would feel like to win a Super Bowl. I used to, picture like where I'd be and what I'd be doing. You know, generally in my dreams, I'd be in Cleveland at some bar, drunk but not annihilated, packed to the gills, and just the anticipation of winning. And then, once they did win, just leaving the bar and then watching the explosion of fans pour out from all the establishments in Cleveland into the street and being part of that celebration. I don't know. I don't know if I imagine it as much anymore. It almost seems, like a fantasy at this point. I want it to happen so badly, but if we were close, then I think I'll start making my plans again. But until then, it's almost it's almost painful to sit there and dream about it because it just seems like such a fantasy at this point.
It would certainly be probably one of the best 5 days of my life. It would just be just an incredible feeling of joy and perseverance, to finally see an NFL championship come to Cleveland.
I think if the Browns were in the Super Bowl, I'd have to take off the week leading up to it and the week after the Super Bowl, just in anticipation of the game. I don't know how much that's changed with today's technology, with the internet and diversions from cable television and DVDs and computers and so forth, but I think it could be it should be a very special time when the Browns do have their day. They're, to this date in 2012, we're the only team neither to be in a Super Bowl nor host a Super Bowl. What I mean by that, of course, is Detroit and Jacksonville and up until recently New Orleans all hosted Super Bowls, but had never been in a Super Bowl. New Orleans, of course, has won the Super Bowl now, but we're the only team either to host nor be in a Super Bowl, so that's got to change, and hopefully soon.
Probably cry, I'd laugh, I'd jump with joy, hug everybody, give everybody high fives, laugh, all of it. All the emotions that you could possibly have would go through. We'll have our day, but I think every single emotion that you could feel would rush through. I think it'd be vindication too. I think, again, Cleveland being the butt of a lot of jokes. Now with the Browns not being so good, people give us a hard time. How can you be a Browns fan? Why? And we know because our day's coming, and when that day finally comes, we could just let loose and just have fun.
Well, when they do, it's going to be the greatest. I don't know if there's ways to describe it. You're going to see grown men crying. You're not going to see people in the stands just wearing, the baseball cap and the sweatshirt, and all that stuff. You're going to see guys dressed like me for the first time at a Super Bowl. It better be in Dallas because they're going to need that many to host all these Browns backers around the world that are going to show up. They're going to have jumbotrons outside. Cleveland will shut down because the entire city is going to be wherever this game is at. It's just going to be the greatest feeling ever imaginable.
Man, it's going to be like pandemonium times a million. Like the hurt from all three teams that people have felt. To see the Browns actually do it, from them leaving from red right 88 to the drive and the fumble and the Bill Belichick years and the Chris Palmer years, just to overcome all of that to finally win and to finally be triumphant and not be the butt of everybody's jokes. Is to finally be able to stand on the top of the mountain and be like, yeah, we're number one. It's gonna be such an incredible feeling that it's gonna be indescribable. They can lose. They can have 15 more losing seasons after that. And that one Super Bowl, that one championship it will carry people